tired of playing hymns and songs in this kind of basic way?
Love me.
Wouldn't you like to play it more like this?
Let me hear it. Alright, you got me. It was good, Ranger. Hers. We're back with another banger. Feel me? If you didn't watch the last couple of death battles, you're missing out. If you didn't watch the last video, then you're missing out on like a major update of why you haven't been seeing more death battle videos. That's not my fault. Sounds like a you problem. Also, a couple updates on some other content we put on the channel that you're probably asleep on, that you should not be asleep on. So, go wake up. That was your hint. Matthew, put in the iCard if they're still not paying attention. Today's video was brought to you by, Purple Guy 9445. I don't know why I gave you the last 4 of his social security. He said, have you seen Death Battle Archiesonic versus Wally West yet? It's gonna be wild. Guess why we're here? Thank him in the comments. That's the only reason I'm watching this. I honestly don't know if I've watched this before. I've watched a lot of the Sonic ones. I watched Future Trunks versus Silver. I watched Mario versus Sonic, so don't suggest those two. Again, thank you. But yeah, I've seen a lot of those, and I think I should not have seen this. If I did, it was a long time ago. I don't remember. So the Flash versus Sonic, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Flash. If you didn't watch, even though, wait a minute. So this is the problem, because now we're about to go through a bunch of lore on the Flash and a bunch of lore on Sonic, and y'all are not gonna know who to choose. Maybe I've already seen this and you're just here for my reaction. My point is, I'm not gonna know who to choose, because y'all both have a bunch of legend stuff that should beat the other person, okay? Sonic with the freaking emeralds, and the Flash with the Speed Force, where you can pretty much do anything you want. I'm gonna give it to Barry, or not Barry, it's Wally, I forgot. Which, by the way, which Flash did you grow up with? I know the old people, y'all should have. I mean, technically it's still Barry, but like y'all grew up with the golden age Flash. The golden age. No, actually, wasn't Golden Age Flash made after the first Barry Allen? I have no idea. I think he was though. And then Wally West is the one that I grew up with, because he's the one in the Justice League. Justice League Unlimited. That's Wally. If you didn't know before, which is kind of crazy. That's so weird. Like, it's dope, but it's just weird. I don't know. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification. Check out the original links in the description. You know what I'm about to say. Fill in the blanks. Watch their video. Watch mine. Enjoy. All right, let's get into it.
Thanks to BlueChew for sponsoring this episode.
And comment down below more suggestions, please. I enjoy you roasting me at Death Battle Math, Science. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this video isn't
brings you the first
freaking 50 minutes. We'll see what happens.
FDA approval and ships personally.
Pitting together 2 of the fastest characters out there.
With these two, speed is
Ida.
far more than simply moving fast. Wally West, the fastest Flash from DC Comics.
No cap.
And Sonic from Archie.
And they hold him in Young Justice. I'll say it.
Comics, the most supersonic Sonic of all the Sonics. He's whizzing up.
Should I react to Young Justice?
And Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Yeah.
The year was 1985, and the multiverse was in crisis.
Oh, what?
Infinite Earths were on the brink of total annihilation.
Okay.
But
and
one man could save the day by running
Flashpoint.
really fast. The Flash.
To save everything.
I honestly think the Flash got instantly better when they started incorporating lightning. Like, we already know he has lightning on his design, and they kind of have like lightning on like the forces that he moves around, but they always show him as like just a really fast blur because he's not generating anything in the old comics. But as soon as they started putting that lightning around him and on him, boy, instantly got to blow up.
Barryallen sacrificed his life.
But the Flash wasn't all gone.
Yo,
Barry had a sidekick. You might say a protege. Wally West.
Despite the impressive amount of coincidences Barry needed to gain his speed, many others have possessed the powers of the Scarlet Speedster.
Yeah.
But for Wally, his own coincidence is unparalleled.
Let's see. President of the Flash fan club, nephew to Flash's girlfriend who introduced him, visited while Flash had a chemical lab set up exactly like it was when he got his powers. Then, just like Barry, Wally got struck by lightning that knocked him into the chemicals, and boom,
What?
Flash powers. I would say this kid...
You know, now that I think about it, I never looked up how Wally West got his powers. I mean, I watched it in the Flash show, but I never watched the history of Wally West Flash. Like, I didn't watch it on Variant. I'm sorry, I didn't do that. But like, now that I think of, yeah, I never knew that. That's really interesting.
was super lucky, but he did get struck by lightning.
The true reason?
Imagine being a
Because
fanboy
Speed
of somebody and getting in their group. Like John from RDC World. That's a dog.
a dimension of infinite kinetic energy which all Flashes draw their power from.
And the DC writer's favorite scapegoat for retcon.
No cap.
With his newfound ability, Wally joined Barry's crime-fighting heroics as Kid Flash. Strong of head and light of heart, he was more than a sidekick. He was a surrogate son.
So
Okay.
when Barry went poof, naturally Wally stepped up to be the next Crimson Comet himself.
He
As
was
the
clean
Flash.
too.
Stop doing that. Wally obviously possesses incredible speed, easily surpassing
He
that
was my
of light.
favorite
He can
Flash
run
growing up.
non-stop for multiple days.
Forget running. This guy looks at reality and spits in its face before giving it a swirly.
Oh wow.
Wally can manipulate each and every one of his molecules to, for instance, survive the inside of a black hole. Barry even once regenerated from a cloud of gas.
I bet he never has any trouble with NARBs.
Narbs?
No apparent reason, boners? They're devious. Always pumping up where you least expect them.
Only in
Wally
class.
can create tornadoes, toss lightning,
Or when
and
you're
heal
wearing
from
sweats.
deadly blows. These
TMI,
techniques are
I'm
rooted
sorry.
in scientific theory and often require a
Would you smash Cheetah? Genuine question. For a friend.
For example, by vibrating his body at very precise frequencies, he can turn invisible, phase through objects,
Okay,
tear things
yes,
apart while
yes,
phasing through
I
them,
agree,
and
yes.
even enter fourth dimensional space.
Okay.
So you're saying he'd never be
Wait,
able to
fourth
do any
dimensional?
of this if he was dumb?
Well, that's exactly what I decided to find out when I laced your beer with cosmic kinetic energy. It'll kick in later. With a touch, Wally can steal another
He about to
speed
have
and
super
use it for
speed.
himself. Specifically, he can take a person's kinetic energy, instantly stopping them in their tracks or even freezing them for centuries, even from those who are not linked to the Speed Force like Superman.
And his infinite mass punch can knock you across the whole planet.
Applying the laws of relativity, as Wally's fist approaches light speed, its mass technically grows to an infinite degree, striking with kinetic energy equivalent to a white dwarf star, or about 2.6 octillion tons of force. In fact, increasing the
that in
vibrational
the
speed
Goku
even
Black
further
reaction.
could break the universe.
The biggest nuke ever tested was 50 megatons. One punch from Wally is like 40 million of those.
Dang.
Even more wild, Wally can change his
Wait.
vibration
Not just a regular punch though, is it? It's like his world around punch. Like he build that hoe up and then he punch you. Like
frequencies to affect alien energies that do not exist in his own reality.
It's how he helped take out these aliens called quantum mechanics.
Beings far beyond any physical
Their
dimension
name's
and
quantum
immune
mechanics.
to ordinary physics.
So, like a prism, Wally changed Superman's heat vision into super space magic to blast them all.
All this
What?
is absolutely insane to contemplate, but it is important to remember that Wally is somehow still human.
And a huge dork, but a fun one, not like
Yeah,
Wiz over here.
he's dumb.
I mean, he got married and has kids, so...
Boomstick, I'm married.
What?
To my work. And Wally's family became sort of a
Wait a
cosmic lightning rod rooting him to reality when he time travels. Right? Boomstick, he can time travel. Isn't that fascinating?
I feel like you're trying to give me the runaround. Speaking of which, that's how he time travels, by running.
Should Wally become unmoored, he can outrun the Speed Force itself, even running to the end
so,
of
was that a hint that somebody gonna lose their legs? That's a reaction.
reality where the concept of
Ugh, why you
death
put a goatee
no
in
longer
hell?
exists.
What?
One time, he beat these gambler gods in a race across the universe, and, they could teleport.
To win, Wally achieved
heard that in the,
trans-time velocity
Reverse Flash
in
reaction
less
too.
than 1 unit of Planck time, which is so infinitesimal, it is the absolute edge of measurable time itself. He was
Who's making these terms? That's what I want to know. Was that from the comic or is that an actual scientific term? Because who was like, hey, you know that one measure of time and space that's like really small that should be like nearly impossible? Let's name it Planck time. Like who? Who spent their days like this is the one that's gonna get me out the garage. Like, what are we doing?
Was so fast, reality does not have any means to calculate or even comprehend his speed.
Why would reality need to calculate his speed? None of my business. I'm not hating. It's not serious. I'm just saying, why do we need that information? But that's just me. You know what I'm saying? The point is, he has a bunch of stuff in the Legends that's going to make him beat Sonic somehow for no reason. Because he can do impossible things that he would never do if you're going off of like a movie or a show. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry.
But for some reason, Wally still felt unworthy of the Flash mantle. Come on, man. Look at everything you can do.
Until one day, Barry returned.
Because Speed Force.
To determine the fastest Flash of all, Wally and Barry raced each other. This simple contest nearly tore apart
By the way, I forgot. Wally in the comics got that red with the blue lightning. That was beautiful. I love comic books in general. So the art of the Flash, he's just always been clean. But like just when you think yellow, ooh, that's the one. You get Wally with the blue. That's hard.
Entire multiverse.
But our kid Flash finally let it
Yeah,
all
they both
out
look
and
clean.
won.
They got
Even with
silver and
those
red,
unimaginable feats,
gold and
Wally's
red,
greatest challenge was proving his worth to
crimson.
himself.
He's not just another Flash. He's the fastest being in the multiverse.
Dude, as soon as you finish your drink, turn yourself in.
Got me again, Flash.
Yeah. He was great in Justice League. I ain't gonna lie.
Many, many years from now,
Sonic!
there will be no more.
Oh wait. Hey. Guess what I just added to my playlist? Hey, tell me if this playlist is valid, by the way, please. Can you tell me that, please? Hold on. Yeah. Okay. I got Sonic Mania, Pokemon Red and Blue, Trainer Music, Mario Kart Wii, main theme, Super Smash Bros. Main theme, Halo, GTA 5. This one right here? Oh, but watch it for yourself. Listen to it on your own time. Listen to the second drop. That hoe was the hardest crap I've never heard in my life. Persona 5, Little Nightmares 6's OST, Celeste, Kingdom Hearts, Undertale Finale. This right here? Yeah, I'm done. I'm not gonna do it to you. I'm sorry.
Because these hentai aliens are gonna drop a bomb that kills everyone and transforms
what?
all the animals into furries.
Welcome to
Oh, that's right. This is Sonic.
homeworld of
What the
Sonic Maurice Hedgehog,
Huh?
leader of a guerrilla anthropomorphic
Maurice?
freedom fighting group at war with the
His name is
cybernetic
Maurice?
empire of Ivo Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman.
So, yeah, comic book Sonic is a little different from the video game.
Ah, dang,
While leading
that's right.
his Care Bear Viet Cong in the fight
So wait.
against obesity
Now we're separating video games from comic. All right.
and
None of my
male pattern
business.
baldness, Sonic became a super skilled fighter. And he wasn't doing it for nothing. Robotnik had turned his entire family into robot slaves. What a dick.
Sonic is fast as always, but in this timeline, fast takes on new meaning. He's quick enough to create tornadoes, cause after images, turn invisible, phase through objects, and boost past light speed in the blink of an eye.
Okay.
He can dodge lightning and even move in between the raindrops of a downpour.
Look at this. He grabbed
That
water.
sounds fast to us. That's not flash or fast to any Flash.
And
Okay.
threw it like a baseball in less than .0000. A lot of
hurt.
zeros
I
in a
can feel it.
millisecond.
His chest
He can
burning.
run around the entire cosmic interstate in less than a day, and that's a highway that
How long
runs
is that?
through the multiverse.
Ah,
How
dang.
does he get that fast on an all chili dog diet? I mean, they give me the runs, but not that way.
He could reverse a black hole generator with his momentum alone, which then imploded, somehow sending him 849,000 light years away. Sonic's speed is so impressive that he can even move through stopped time. Let me repeat that. Time was frozen and he could still move. There is no
That's-
earthly method of
That was mentioned in the Future Trunks versus Silver. I'm
measuring
pretty sure.
such impossibility. In the words of the comic itself, Sonic's speed is incalculable.
I know the Archiesonic comics can get weird, like really weird, but that's just
Stuff.
crazy.
Okay.
You call it crazy, I call it chaos.
Just like my conception.
Chaos.
I'm told.
No. I mean chaos as in the Chaos Force, an extra-dimensional field of infinite and omnipotent energy. This chaos takes physical form on Mobius in the shape of magical power rings and perfectly hewn emeralds.
And Sonic
Oh, the
loves
power rings are made of the chaos stuff? Power? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know the rings and the gems were the same thing. Like the emeralds are the same thing.
rings. By the time
Or
he'd
come from the
scooped up
same
a billion
source.
of them, the gods were so impressed they put him in a book of world records and gave him a permanent force field that makes him way tougher than anybody else.
Along with shielding his spirit and mind. But that's not all. By gathering a large amount of chaos energy, he can transform into the almighty golden Supersonic.
Eat your heart out, Akira Toriyama.
Supersonic possesses
That'll clean,
incredible
though.
power. He can use chaos energy for defensive
Nah, it's
barriers
dead,
and
built
beams
just
capable
like
of shattering
Super Saiyan.
moons.
Somehow, he's even faster than before, and he's totally invincible. Like when he fought the demigod and possible power drink, Enerjack. This guy could rip people apart molecule by molecule.
Ew,
but
what the
no
heck?
dice with Supersonic.
Like the video game, Sonic's superforms have a time limit, and now this limit can even be cut short through overuse of power. However,
Pack it up. Just pack it up. It's nothing close to what I'm hearing for Wally. Like I'm trying to, you know, hear something and be like, that's good. He's not comparing to Wally at all. Like I already see where this is going.
battles
It's okay.
Enerjack from day
We don't have
into
to act
night,
like we don't
so
know this
it
is
must
going.
be able to naturally last much longer than the games, potentially over an hour.
But
Okay.
that's not even his final form. If he's got something as good as a Super Emerald around, he can go Ultra.
Ultra Sonic appears to possess all of Supersonic's abilities and then some. Specifically, he can tap into the raw magic of chaos.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a bunch of wizards running around Archie's Sonic
Yeah.
Land. Like,
Did you guys
Dang it,
remember
what the
the
heck?
Winter Day last year? Elaine Hartzell came as
You know, if I say get out my face, I'm gonna be wrong. But them kids. You see what I'm saying? Them kids. Like, cause I'm not gonna say it, cause I don't say that. But them kids.
Mammoth Mogul guy. Turns out they're all using the same Chaos Force.
Ultrasonic
That
can
was his
manipulate
teacher,
matter
right?
at
Or,
an atomic level,
Silver's
changing
teacher?
its fundamental makeup.
Or somebody like
Turning
him.
air to water, moving rocks around, opening portals across space-time, that kind of stuff. But while he's never changed other living beings before, it's not totally out of the question. Right, dummy?
You're correct, Boomstick. Although Ultrasonic is not as proficient, this ugly monster wizard uses the same chaos magic, and he changed a partial robot rabbit into a full regular rabbit. A sentence so absurd, it likely damaged my internal processor.
Don't worry, it was never great. I took it from a refrigerator. Ultrasonic has altered his own body to better traverse difficult terrain. With all this in mind, he could theoretically be able to change the molecular makeup of others too. Just like this.
Ow.
But if changing molecules
So, like when Wally turned to, or Barry turned from a gas to a solid, is that what we're saying? Or are we saying like he can literally like touch Wally and he gonna mess him up?
isn't crazy enough, we need to talk about something even crazier.
Chaos itself. Chaos magic is typically used for one of three things: increasing physical ability, providing lost knowledge, and granting wishes.
Like a freaking genie. Sonic's wish to reverse brainwashing, turn back time, revive the dead, and even rewrote all reality in his whole multiverse with a Kamehameha Chaos Beam.
Out of control.
Okay, if he can
Kinda.
literally just wish his problems away, you'd think he'd have way less trouble dealing with a fat ginger named after breakfast food.
No
Honestly,
cap.
he rarely did. but
Also,
Sonic's
was
a
that Mega Man with gold on? That was from the feature
glutton
Trunks.
for
I'm learning
adventure
that
and
they just
action.
share
So over the years,
the
he and
same
the good doctor
comics.
formed an unhealthy codependent relationship.
Just like us. Life's not the same without his oval-shaped enemy to beat up on. So they're back at it every chance they get. Come on, guys, just get a room already.
But after being defeated
Batman
so
and
many
Joker.
times, both Eggman and Mogul independently came to the same conclusion. By collecting so many rings and emeralds over the years, Sonic has become a literal embodiment of chaos itself. As in,
What?
he's a variable that cannot be accounted for, a wrench in the cogs of reality. Without him even
So like
realizing
Reverse
it,
Flash.
fate bends to him.
You know you're a
Oh
badass
wow! No, that's just called plot armor.
when the most powerful Chaos Wizard out there decides the only way to beat you is to just wait until you die of old age.
It's ridiculous, it's absurd, it's unexplainable.
It's Sonic the freaking Hedgehog.
Ooh, I like to hang, but I got a juice.
I'm going to still give it to Wally. I heard some good things that can make it a hard matchup, but it's not giving me the same feeling. As you can see, like I love Sonic. Sonic is like, I'm like, bro, okay, yeah. So this thing that can stop him. Ultimately, I know who's gonna win this.
All right,
I'm not gonna be mad if Sonic wins though. Like I'm not gonna be like,
oh,
whoa, no. I'm just
First,
gonna,
let me tell you
okay,
about
I
a
guess.
phone-in provider that's as fast as these guys.
They
This
both
episode is
use
sponsored by
legends, so-
Samsung.
Get your money.
What? I'm the.
Hello.
Oh!
Let's get it.
You really think you can outrun what?
I'm the fastest man alive.
Oh yeah, cherry flavored chump? I'm the fastest thing alive.
That's okay. Because they're different, I'm not gonna argue.
Wanna bite?
What's the matter? You too slow?
They're on the highway of the multiverse?
Don't mess with the hogs dogs!
What? Okay. Oh, he hitting them hoes. Oh, did not. He eating them though.
Say uncle!
Flash fact! I'm out of your league.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Thanks for the speed!
Oh wow, that's right. He can still speed.
A super emerald? I'll show you.
Plot armor.
Surprise!
Ooh. So early in the game is crazy, but I guess you wouldn't need it. Are they not destroying time with this? Oh, it's that one. What the heck? Right, you should be able to control this. Ultra.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Isn't he just coming? Phase. That's kind of clean. Hey. 8-bit is some of my favorite medium, I ain't gonna lie.
Nice try! But I'm invincible when I'm like this! You've mastered speed, but I've mastered fate! And I wish you gone! Forever!
Are they finna use that? So be him?
Chaos control!
Linda! Di! Iris! Help me now!
Huh? Oh, that one form, right?
Huh?
What is that? What are we doing? What is that? Who is that? Is that him? I thought that was a whole female. Oh, word? Bill ciphered him.
KO!
I told you.
So that
You
happened.
can't say I didn't tell you.
Yeah,
I warned you.
what happened exactly?
Well, this matchup was incredibly complex.
Was
Given
it?
their speeds were impossible to calculate, speed alone was, ironically, somewhat of a non-factor in comparison. Sonic in his
Wait, what the
base
heck? Oh,
form,
that's right,
a
because you drank that
non-factor in comparison.
drink earlier.
Sonic in his base form didn't really stand a chance against
all.
Wally. Sure, he did seem to survive being launched 849,000 light years into an alien planet by a black hole imploding.
Durability, you got good
However,
durability.
considering he's been knocked out by far less, black holes are already imploding stars, and it seems some snow also inexplicably survived the trip. It's probably more likely the black hole acted as a sort of wormhole in its last moments and sent Sonic...
What's that theory? Is it white hole theory? Where like on the other end of a black hole is a white hole and you're just being transported somewhere? Do I agree with that theory? I think it's improbable, only because isn't a black hole just like immense gravity? So anything that goes through should be crushed. So there shouldn't be another side. I don't
Like
think.
directly there.
You can go
But
find
if
out if
assume
you
Sonic
want.
was indeed blasted through space. A black hole's last moment usually results in an abrupt detonation equivalent to 5 trillion tons of TNT. Impressive, but the infinite mass punch could still deliver over 2 quadrillion times more power.
That's the one where he went around the world, though, right? I didn't see him do that. I saw him literally just super speed to him. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I can't calculate it.
Performs were a different story. They had answers to almost all of Wally's skills. His chaos energy could replenish stolen speed, he was invincible, and he had freaking wish powers.
He literally had
Personally,
blonde.
I was expecting the opposite result. Against almost anybody else, Archie's version of Sonic is practically unbeatable.
Yeah.
But across a greater percentage of possible scenarios, Wally just happens to be the exception.
I swore that
He
was
had
another speedster
every
when I
counter
saw
he
him.
needed to. The speed steal wouldn't stop Supersonic, but Wally still got that stolen speed for himself.
Super and Ultrasonic were essentially batteries of unlimited kinetic energy Wally could pull from. Even with their speeds being incalculable, this meant Wally could ensure he was faster. Plus, Wally performed a lot more of those incalculable speed feats than Sonic ever did, so he technically held an experience advantage in that field.
Chaos wish power
Especially
would
if
be
this is the Wally where he's like the Flash now. That Wally, although he made a lot of mistakes in the show, not a lot, but like although he was way more like goofy and stuff, when he was younger, he was still clean. And then he's mastered those techniques. He's already faster than everybody. Like, come on now, don't sleep on Wally.
Insta-win
Let's not
against
act like he's not
basically
cold.
anybody.
Come on
But
now.
chaos magic uses physical energy, and guess what? Wally could phase through reality warping energy.
And jump through time or
He did do
vibrate to a
that.
higher spatial dimension to
I think
avoid
it's
Sonic
BS, but he
altogether.
did do that.
Even though he had no way to take down Sonic's super forms, Wally has proven capable of effortlessly moving and vibrating at top speeds for days on end.
So it wasn't too hard for him to just wait out the super forms and strike at the first good opportunity.
And when it came to Ultrasonic's ability to alter
Okay.
atomic structures, Wally possessed perfect control over his own individual molecules.
Which is
But hey, Sonic's the embodiment of chaos. Fate automatically
That's the
bends.
only part. Like, you can't be a speedster if you're not as like you can't. You got to be a genius. Like, you literally have to be a genius, or you have to learn to be, because a lot of them don't start off as geniuses, but like you have to learn to be, because Wally was just a fanboy, right? But I assume he was smart. You know what I'm saying, just to begin with. But yeah, no, you can't be, because there's so many techniques you got to learn, which could also be an experience thing. But like yeah, no. But also the Speed Force can make you smarter. Like, literally, you can literally. The same way you move your body fast is the same way you can move your mind fast. And when Barry figured out how to do both, he became unstoppable. He could go and he could see every possibility. Like, come on now. They did it in the show too. I saw a
Except
clip.
Wally has broken fate a few times himself. The best example being when he ran to the end of reality and forced the concept of death itself to die.
In the show,
Speed Force.
that was called
Simply
something
put,
else.
Sonic's hypothesized nature as an
Time demon
anomaly in
something.
reality just wasn't enough protection against someone who could also break the rules of reality.
And remember, when Wally raised Barry, their speed almost tore apart the multiverse.
Both these characters understandably seem overpowered to an extreme fault,
No
but it's
cap.
important to remember that in their respective worlds, the story comes first. Sonic was impressive, improbable, inexplainable, but Wally had the power, the counters, and the speed he needed to pull ahead in this absolutely
It's
mind-bending
BS for either of
battle.
them. I could have seen either
Oh,
person
the
win.
drink is kicking
To
in.
be honest.
Whiz!
Well-
I ran to Jupiter! I'm a god! A speed
Okay.
god!
Incredible. Tell me, what cosmic insight have you
Call
learned?
that
Just one thing.
What's his freaking
well,
name?
Sonic didn't know it. The writing was on the wall.
Stop.
The winner is the
Stop.
Flash.
Yeah, we saw that coming. It's okay.
Thanks.
It's not a surprise. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you thought, anything different, let me know in the comments why you think Sonic should have won. I'll listen to it. I'll even reply. We can talk about it. I'm probably going to say something along the lines of, it really doesn't matter. Suggest something else. But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And I hope you check out the other Death Battle reactions. We have more coming to the channel, more suggestions, more stuff. Like, there's a lot. Even on the gaming channel, we got so many games. So many, like, there's so much original content coming this year. I hope you guys really support and enjoy. But I'm gonna see y'all boys later. Please salute.